So yeah, The Good Wife.
Hi, my name is Vinay Bharadwaj.
This is Director Mahesh.
This is Radhika Narayan.
Nananu Pandari. The Good Wife.
Good Wife is amazing.
We just loved this movie. I was in awe.
It's an awesome movie. It really
Completely laced with so much of emotions.
A new short film which is actually making a lot of buzz.
It had a very strong message.
I was not coming to this screening for my film, I came for yours. Thank you.
It started off as a dream. Yeah, it was just that. It just started off as a dream.
আমি দেখতে সময় শুতে গেছি দেখতে সময় ফটোগ্রাফার পার্টি করছে আমাকেও ঘুরে দেয়
Hi, it's 1:30 in the night and we traveled almost for 6 hours and we're here. It's always been an adventure. This is again a major adventure we are shooting. I don't know where we are, but it's a fantastic location for the shoot because the kind of shoot we want to do looks really nice for that. And we all are very tired and I think it's going to go throughout the night and we're going to shoot throughout the night and day, so yeah, we have to save that energy and work. That's it. I'm just looking forward for the shoot here and see how it goes.
So we are a very small production company, and when Anshulika and I wanted to do this project, we had this goal that we are going to make it one of the best of our work. It was a very ambitious project for us. I mean, I don't know how many independent filmmakers from Bangalore had gone all the way to shoot in Calcutta. And why not? Because the script was set in Calcutta and it was the story of the ups and downs in the life of a simple housewife over the course of a single day in a curfew-lit city in Calcutta in 1992.
याद है हमारी वो पहली सालगिरह.
When we were going to shoot the film in Calcutta, we were supposed to shoot it in a certain location and the script was made according to that location in our heads. 3 days before reaching there, we realized that we don't have that location. We don't have the location at all. And half the crew has already come there in Calcutta. Half the crew has already been booked from Calcutta. So we had to find a location in that short period of time, around 72 to 96 hours, and we were able to, and we found a better location than the one that we thought of. So I guess when you are stubborn enough, the universe really helps you. We were shooting in May 18th, 2018, and that is like one of the hottest months in Calcutta. It was around 45 degrees centigrade. We were shooting in a remote location 150 kilometers away from Calcutta.
Don't take tension, it's good.
This particular shot where the character of Anshulika runs in with fish in her hand for her husband, this is where we show how tiny she is in terms of the entire house that she lives in, because we were trying to show the juxtaposition between the character and the house and also the property in which she lives in, the traditional property, a little older property. So when I wrote the script, I wrote the nuances of the character, thinking Anshulika in mind. We both wanted to do something that will give us a creative satisfaction for me as a director and she as an actress. Anshulika was the sole producer of the film, and also she was the lead actress, and she was the only protagonist in the film. That kept a lot of burden on her shoulders, a lot of responsibilities, and the way she handled it was fantastic. One thing that happened with so much of heat was that the makeup started falling off because of the heat and humidity. We take one shot, and by the time we come to the next shot, the makeup had to be redone again. So the entire process started stretching, and the entire film had to be shot in one schedule. We couldn't afford to go back to Calcutta.
By the time we were in evening shots, nobody really cared what kind of role they were into. Everybody just popped in and they just wanted to get these things over with.
So in the midst of nowhere, with the crew toiling in the heat, the line producer also working on something else, taking some time out, getting some snacks in between, getting some water in between, it was crazy.
So how is it going, Prataya? It's been a very tiring shoot. It's been very tiring, and but it's been very entertaining, enriching. Still a long way to go.
And a long way to go indeed, because we started late. We lost 3 hours of good daylight time when we could have shot. We haven't even broken for lunch yet, and a good 50% of the shots are remaining.
Pre-lunch session and the shootings were nice, but after that there was a problem. And the problem was our set was literally locked down. It was taken away from us. And we were not being given access to it, and there were some really turbulent and disturbing scenes all around. I, as your line producer, was not sure whether I should go ahead. I suggested you, in fact, that let's wrap it up. But boy, you've shown some grit, some determination that no, Shubhankar, you have to finish the shooting and go back.
Okay, we summed up our day at Gujpura, and it was a fantastic shoot. Yes, it wasn't obviously a piece of cake. There were so many challenges that we had, especially with light conditions. But I'm really happy with what the result had come up, and I'm hoping that this film goes through different film festivals and more.
So what are we doing now?
We are at Oro Beach right now.
Louder.
We are at Oro Beach right now, and our show is in like 2 hours, and I know we are trying to chill. Hopefully people will like the show.
So what happened in Pondicherry and what happened after that?
Well, Pondicherry was a dream.
We are just riding through Orville right now, just trying to find where is Cinema Paradiso, so that we get a feel about the place before the show starts.
We were being curated in Cinema Paradiso, which is an art house cinema, invited by Orville Film Society to show our film there.
There you go. See this? Amazing.
Imagine in Calcutta, you are shooting in a fish market with a crew of 5 people, no crowd management, a lot of people moving around. People are curious why the camera is there, and then people are also buying fish and you can't disturb them. We were on a clock, 1 hour we had to finish it off. Not only because people were gathering, but also because we had to shoot in other places, and the next day was a flight back. And in between, asking help from people, getting a non-actor, a fish seller, to act on your film, come in front of the camera, it was crazy. As a director, it was one of the biggest challenges I faced. We also shot on the streets of Calcutta. We use a rickshaw puller who is actually a real rickshaw puller, and made him act in it. We used a cobbler who is a real cobbler who was also deaf. So there are times when I was shouting action and he was not able to hear anything. So we had to take retakes after retakes, and crowd was gathering around because there were camera, there were diffusers, etc.
पैसा दीजिए।
We're sitting here shooting the last scene, and it's very overwhelming because this project has been a very ambitious project for Polka Productions. Being an independent filmmaker, an independent project, it's not very easy to get things done because we have budget constraint, we have location constraint, we have people constraint. You know, these are the things which generally happens when we do a film where we don't have big producers.
मैंने आज आपके सारे कपड़े भी धो दिए। आपको सफेद शर्ट पे दाग पसंद नहीं है ना?
We wanted to give the film an authentic visual experience to the audience. We wanted to give a very, very real experience to the audience. We worked on the colors. We gave the colors a more film look, and we added 35mm grains to the film, like how it would be if it had almost been shot on a film. We did not capture any sound while doing filming. So the entire sound, the film, that has been done in post-production. And that is why it took us 6 months.
Hi, we are in Chennai and we are going to Chennai International Short Film Festival where our film The Good Wife has been selected from 1500 odd films across the world, and this is our 18th festival. It has been an immense learning and brilliant exposure to me as a filmmaker and as an actor to going to these festivals and understanding film and film business.
How was the journey so far in terms of your festivals and everything?
It has been a fantastic journey. We traveled to so many different cities, especially in India. The film has traveled all over the world. We knew the film was good. We put our 100%, but we didn't expect this kind of a response and this kind of a love. And then sitting with 11 awards, and we don't know what's going to happen today. Maybe we'll get the 12th one. I mean, it's been a fantastic journey. I'm like totally out of words for it.
Emma Radha's daughter, Rati, who's also here in our midst.
Oh my god, we won, and this was totally unexpected. I am too overwhelmed right now to speak anything, but I would like to thank the jury and the organizers of Chennai Short Film International Short Film Festival, and this goes to the team.
Pondicherry was where I would say the pinnacle of our journey with Good Wife, because by the time we reached Pondicherry in March 2020, we had gone through 25 film festivals, 13 awards, and 4 specially curated shows all over India. We had a fantastic show there. We had crowds from different countries who resonated with the film, which was great. But then what happened after Pondicherry was a little heartbreaking, because we were coming back and...
What's happening?
I just got down from the train to Mumbai because of the coronavirus epidemic scare. It was just 2 cases in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, 2 days back. Now it has shot up to 8 in the last 24 hours. And the train is sitting right there, and I'm just here, and I'm still in 2 minds to just hop in or not. Fuck, it's just horrible.
Rolling.
Well, it was my first day in a film set. Definitely a day I'll remember for the rest of my life for various reasons, for the art form, the art craft, and definitely for the experiences, new experience.
Challenges, yes. When you work in a short group, there are challenges. You need to deal with them. You cannot complain. You got to take things in stride and move ahead. And when you do it for film, I think the passion takes over. So, Prataya, what's the good news?
You know the good news. Good Wife is finally on Hotstar.